Hi everyone, Tammy here. I'm going to be showing you how to do the chainless foundation single crochet, and just for demonstration purposes I'm going to be using this yarn bee. Pearl River is the color. I got it on clearance at a good price at Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure if they're discontinuing it or what, but it is such a pretty color. Anyways, it's just a medium-sized weight yarn and it's acrylic, and I'm using a size 5.0 millimeter crochet hook, which is a size H, and it's just a Tulip brand, but any hook will work. This is just for demonstration purposes. So to begin, we want to start with a slip knot. So any way you like to do a slip knot is fine. This is how I do my slip knots, one of the ways. This is my working yarn, this is my tail end. I like to hold them together, and then at the top I put my fingers in and I twist it, and then I just pull that working yarn through the top like that to create a loop. And then of course that loop is pretty big, so I insert my crochet hook there and I pull that working yarn to make that loop the same size as the crochet hook. And now what we're going to do is chain 2. So 1 and 2. And then we're going to work into that second chain from our hook. So the loop on our hook does not count as a stitch or a chain. This is our first chain, this is our second chain, and this is the chain that we want to work into. So we're going to insert our crochet hook into that second chain. We're going to yarn over, bring that yarn through and up, and now you have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and just go through the first loop, and that leaves you with 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and go through those 2 loops, and that's your first single crochet. And now what we want to do is we're going to insert our hook at the bottom of that stitch that we just made, but if you turn your work a little bit, you're going to notice that there's like a little V there for the stitch that we just made. So we're going to insert our hook underneath both of those loops. We're going to yarn over, bring that yarn through and up, and then we're going to yarn over, and we're just going to go through that first loop, and that still leaves 2 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over again and go through both of those loops. And again, we're just going to insert our hook at the bottom there underneath both of those loops of the previous stitch that we just did, yarn over, bring that through that stitch and up. We're going to yarn over again and go through just the first loop, and that leaves you with 2. We're going to yarn over and go through those 2 loops, and this is the single crochet that we're doing. This is the chainless foundation single crochet. Let's zoom in real quick. So again, insert your hook at the bottom underneath both loops, yarn over, bring it through and up, again yarn over, just go underneath the first loop, that leaves you with 2, yarn over and go through both, and again insert your hook underneath both loops at the base of the stitch you just did, yarn over, bring that through and up, yarn over again, just go underneath the first loop only, that leaves you with 2, yarn over and go through both of those loops, and again insert your hook into the previous stitch at the base underneath both loops, excuse me, yarn over, bring that through and up, yarn over, bring that yarn through that first loop, then yarn over again and go through both of those loops, and there's your chainless foundation single crochet. And if you look closely, you can see all the little V stitches, and then right here is your vertical bar to let you know that that's the end of the row. So now if you're done and this is how many stitches you need, you would just go ahead and turn your work and do whatever stitch you need to do on your single crochets, and do your turning chain stitch or whatever your pattern would say. And that is how you do a chainless foundation single crochet. We'll do one more. Insert your hook underneath both loops, yarn over, bring it through and up, yarn over, go through the first loop, yarn over, go through the last 2, and again. Thanks for watching. Follow for more.